All right, welcome back to the studentcast. I'm here with Chrissy Q and a1.2funny. They are probably the biggest guests I've had on the show. Incredible Instagram following from both of them. Hugely successful young people. How are you guys doing?
Come
Good
on.
man, come on.
Okay, what's popping is Chrissy Q.
A1.
Thank you guys for coming on. I mean, I know you guys are really busy. You're doing really well for yourselves, so I appreciate you taking time out to come on and
Thank
join
you,
us.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Proper.
Yeah. So you guys are anyone who doesn't know, I mean, you should already know if you're listening to this, but you guys are big on Instagram. That's where I know you from, and I think that's where most people, would you say, know you from.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we do. For people that don't know, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's
Come
Chrissy
on.
Q and A1. Yeah, we're on YouTube. We do Instagram, and we also are in like movies, series, and some other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
yeah.
what we're doing so far.
Literally.
So I mean, you guys obviously are what I'd call influencers. You know, you're doing all platforms. You're obviously doing the YouTube now. I see you've got
Yeah.
about getting close to 30K subs. Am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Amazing. Like, how did you both get started in that? Obviously, I'm guessing that wasn't your dream when you were like 10 years old to be an influencer.
Yeah.
Nah,
How did you go first? How did you
well, me personally, ever
She's
since
been famous, man.
well, when I was young, my dad used to manage me, and basically, like, I was touring, and I had like an album. Like, I was literally like 10 years old, and I was touring Italy. I was doing shows,
Wow.
ratatata, like it was mad. And then, yeah, obviously, I sing, and I was rapping as well at that age. I was doing my singing, dancing, rapping. So I was touring around like Europe. So I went to Italy, Spain, I even toured in Africa. Like I was doing a lot. So after that, obviously, my dad left, and at that point, I went back to London. That's where we're from. And then at that point, I met a1.2funny, and he's known for doing his comedy skits and just
Yeah.
like making people laugh. That's what he's good at. That's what his passion is, isn't it? So I was like, all right, cool, let's do something. He was like, all right, let's work. So we went and we done this skit, and it went viral. Like, it went crazy. It was the gym skit. If you haven't seen it, like,
Yeah.
you better go watch that. Yeah, so that was what we done. And then at that point, he was like, yeah, you need to build yourself. Like, you've got a lot of talents and potential in you, so like just go for it. And at that point, I just never looked back. Like, he sort of like pushed me to do the Instagram thing, because it wasn't my dream. When I was younger, I just wanted to be Beyonce. Like, it's mad. Like, I just wanted to be better than Beyonce. When people asked me, they was like, oh, what do you want to be? I was like, I want to be better than Beyonce. So like, that's what my dream was. But then I realized, you know what, you need to build a platform for yourself, you need to grow, and you need to learn. That's how you get at that point. Do you know what I mean? So I was just a young girl with a dream, and I'm still doing my thing, still grinding and moving forward for myself. Obviously, I'm not where I want to be. Like, I still have a lot to do and a lot to learn. But yeah, so then after that, we was like, let's hit the YouTube. Why not? So
Yeah, might as well.
and it's doing well. So we're just gonna continue doing our thing on that side. But yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For me, it was like when I was like, I didn't really know what I was gonna do when I was young, because like I'm an academic, innit? So it's like I always like got straight A stars and all them things there, innit? So man, I knew I wanted to do like engineering at the start, innit?
Yeah.
Like mechanical engineering, and be like an F1 and everything. So from sixth form onwards, that's what I did. I went to, like, do you know Silverstone, the racetrack?
Of course.
Yeah, I went to the engineering sixth form inside there, and then I went to uni. I did engineering for a year, but then by the time I was already there, it was like the comedy thing was kind of kicking off, and like the way it started, it was just like, it was by accident. Like, I was just messing around on a bus, and then one of my brethren was recording me, and then it just went viral. He sent it to I'm Just Bait, and everyone was like, "Oh, raw! Like, who's this guy? Like, what's his comedy page?" And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, bro, I'm just a normal you. Like, I don't do comedy. Like, I was always funny, innit?
Yeah.
Like, I've always been funny, but I never had a page. So everyone's like, yeah, make a page. So like, I just made a page, and I was already doing kind of like story times on my Snap and whatnot, So I just decided to start putting it on Instagram. And then by like the fifth video, maybe like the fifth or fourth video, like I think the first person to reshare my video was AMS Gang though, and then it was da 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 da. And then like before you knew it, I had like Wiley bigging up my thing, and then yeah, within like a couple months, like coming up to a year, it was kicking off, and I just never looked back. So yeah,
I mean, that's incredible stuff. I mean, you guys are both doing really well for yourself. And Chrissy, how was like school? Because you said you were touring when you were young. Like, how was that growing up for you? I mean, it can't be easy when you're young, traveling everywhere.
Yeah, like my mum and dad have always been supportive of what I wanted to do because I've been screaming it since a young age. So it's like I feel like they sort of saw it coming. Like I feel like they sort of like if I had an opportunity, like they knew that I was gonna go running for that opportunity. Like I'm not gonna sit there and do my coursework because that's not what I wanted to do forever. So I was like going into college when I got a call saying like, hey, would you be interested in touring and da 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 da. I literally got up and I was like, bye guys, I'm gonna go, and I just left. Like that's what I want to do in life, so I was gonna go for it regardless. Like no one could ever stop me of like what I wanted to do in life or whatnot. So yeah, for me, like school was good. I mean, I was good at it. You know, I got my grades and everything, but it wasn't something that I wanted to sit down and do forever. So if I saw an opportunity, I was going for that regardless. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing. I couldn't imagine touring or anything at such a young age. It's a testament to how like popular you've become. So you both obviously doing really well, and I'm sure like you've got plans. So where do you want to be in, let's say, 5-10 years? What do you guys want to be doing? What's the dream?
Wow, that's such a good question.
Like, okay, 5 to 10 years. All right. So obviously, both of us gonna be like major. Like, I don't even have to say it.
Do you know what? In the easiest ways to say it, I would say that we would want to be successful, like very, very, very successful people. Like we would want to be known for being successful. Like
it's not even wanna. We're gonna be.
No, we are going to be known for being successful. Obviously, I want to be financially even more financially stable. I just want to we just want to reach our goals. Like I'm not even gonna say like, oh, I want a mansion and I want this and I want that, because it all depends on what you are, like to go and get that. Do you know what I mean? It's luxury and whatnot, but what you are is who you are, if that makes sense. It either goes over your head or you get it, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Now, definitely like movies, we're going to be in movies, we're going to be touring with the music, we're going to be doing our YouTube.
Music coming out soon.
Trust me, I want to be doing stand-up comedy, everything, you get? So like we're going to be like big personalities, basically.
Yeah, and I'll have dropped my songs so everyone would know me for being a musician, like, as well as YouTube, as well as acting, dancing, singing, rapping. Like you will hear my music. That's what will, that's how you lot will know me even more. Like influencer won't be the title for me no more. Yeah. I would have sort of.
Well, we influence, but it's like, you know what I'm saying?
What's the title that you want to have? So it's going to be Chrissy Q is, and then.
So it'll be Chrissy Q is a musician, an actress, dancer, model. Well,
it's like personality,
everything. I want to touch everything. Like I don't want to be known for being an influencer. I feel like that word's kind of being rubbed a bit.
Yeah, it's been rubbed. That.
Yeah, so it's like anybody can influence. Like anybody can do that, but it depends how well you do it. Yeah. So that's where the difference is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So would you guys you touch on it there, and I want to get your opinion on like that influencer title. Like I know everyone says they're like an influencer or whatever, but it doesn't really have a description of what it is. Like, what do you think of that? Like, if someone calls you an influencer or whatever.
Okay, so basically, we even had this conversation with someone the other day. Do you know what it is? This is not even in a boastful way or anything, but it's like what we do, like especially when we combined, like when we went public and we told everyone was together, and we made the YouTube, Once we done that, like. Even before that, me and Chrissy have been like true influencers. Like even before before I was doing comedy, like we just have that sort of energy around us. Like it's like we're happy people. we're outgoing people,
Positive,
we're
very
positive. So
positive.
it's like we influence people to also, you know, do this or chase their dream.
Yeah.
But I feel like the word influencer has just been so tarnished by like blogs and like the Shade Bar and all these types of pages. Like they just throw it around like to any people that's in drama and do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's been kind of rubbed, but being an actual influencer is influencing influencing the masses, influencing younger people to chase their dreams and not be afraid of man's from the hood and that, so man can't do comedy or man can't do this or I can't sing. Like no, like if you like doing something, chase your dreams and teaching people about financial freedom and that, like what to do with your money once you start doing well, like investing in the right things, investing your money. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's true influence.
And just being a better person than you were yesterday.
Yeah, literally.
That's what me and A1 really like vouch for. Just being a better person than you were yesterday, being happy. You know, life gets hard for all of us. Like I think everyone can say that everyone's been through something, you know.
Yeah.
And I have my story. A1 has his story. You might have your story. But at the end of the day, go for what you want to do because nobody can stop you. That's 100%. What me and A1 really vouch for. Yeah, you can be anything if you want to be.
The same thing people will be telling you, oh, allow that. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Is the same people that's going to be saying, yeah, you're doing your thing. Exactly. So no matter what anyone thinks, whatever you're doing, whatever you want to do in life, like you should do. And that's what we influence people to do. And
exactly.
I mean, you touched on it there, like I'm guessing everyone, especially when you get to like a big audience, you're gonna have people who hate on it or whatever they call you, whatever. But like, how do you guys deal with it? Because it can easily get to your head if you see 100 good comments and then one bad one, and then it can really like touch on a nerve. Like, how are you guys dealing with that kind of stuff?
You know, it is like I can't lie, like it don't affect us like one bit. I'm not even gonna cap. In fact, we kind of like haters because they give us more publicity. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, like for me, sometimes when we was fresh, it definitely like some comments was like raw, like people 100%. Really think that. You're thinking like bloody hell, mate, like people go out their way to say shit like this. Yeah. But now it's just like we show each other like hate comments. We're like, hey, we just laugh because it's funny because it's like people just give hate to get attention. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
And like to get like top comment. Or
so. Liked. We even kind of like it because it's like you're actually boosting my profile. You're boosting everything that I'm doing anyway. So it's like.
But besides all of that, like obviously when you're fresh or you're doing something for the first time, or like maybe one of your videos have gone viral and you're not used to that many profile visits or like not used to that many comments on that specific video, like obviously that one comment will outweigh the 1,000 comments that were good. Like, it's not even because of like, oh, it's just one comment. Yeah, but that one comment kind of like it's so weird how humans are made. Like we know that we're all well and good with the positive comments, but that one comment hurts us.
Yeah,
and that's
then
just
you'll be bare thinking about But over time, you'll start to realize that it's just like that's how it is. And if you don't have haters, like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah,
like
if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could always think of it as like that same phrase, all publicity is good publicity. No, I can't even speak.
Yeah. But it's like not all the time. Of course, if you're getting yourself in drama and you call yourself influencer and you're just in like crazy amount of drama for the wrong reasons, then that's a whole different story. That's I wouldn't even say that's bad publicity, but that's just your thing, innit? Like you're doing your thing.
You will never catch me and Chrissy like all over or somewhere for this and that.
Yeah,
like,
by God's grace.
You will never scratch us. Like we post art, we make people laugh, we give entertainment, and we just go. Like you won't see us on the internet for like bad publicity.
We try to stay away from all sorts of drama. Like I could easily go and reply to somebody that made a hate comment, but what am I getting out of that?
Yeah, so
I don't get nothing out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what they're really trying to push you for. That like when you like reply to that comment, they're like, oh yeah, I won, basically.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's great that you guys are able to like push it to the side, laugh at it, but at the same, you can understand when someone's like, oh, they look down at it and think this is affecting me because But you guys are fortunate enough where you're just doing positive stuff and you're trying to make people laugh and stuff, and I'm sure it's pretty rare that someone's gonna get at you for saying something. They could maybe mention, oh wait, this isn't that funny or something, But
trust me, don't worry. Like, people do message that. Like, we are human at the end of the day. Like,
but it's just like, we just look at it, we just find it funny. I'm not even gonna cap, because it's like,
look over it.
Yeah, especially in what I do, because like I'm a comedian, innit? Like, it's even better, because if somebody says, "Bro, my man's bare lanky," and I might even reply like, "Word, like, bro, come and argue with my ancestors. I don't know why they're so cool." So then it even just gets even funnier. So like, it's just like, I just turn it around and use it for my benefit once again, innit? So it's like, you know.
Yeah, like with me, people might be like, but she's so slim, she can't even dance. But it's like, at the end of the day, like, okay, but everyone else that likes it ain't complaining. So it's like, at the end of the day, they would look more dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no point of even shedding light on that, because for what?
Yeah.
You don't gain nothing.
I mean, it makes perfect sense, like,
yeah,
that you're doing that. What's your day-to-day like these days? Because obviously, I'm sure you're busy. I know Chrissy's on TikTok, and you guys are recording on YouTube. You're obviously doing skits. Like, what do you guys get up to, like, day-to-day these days?
Well, we've been living in Italy for like a month and a bit now, innit? So we've just been like everyone thinks like, oh yeah, they're living there, they're on holiday and that. But little did they know, like, anywhere, every single day we are recording. If it's not for YouTube, it's for Instagram. If it's not for Instagram, it's just chatting to Snapchat, promoting the YouTube.
It's not even.
If
that,
it's not
like,
that, it's TikTok. You get it? Like, we
that,
always have something to do, like, or we're planning. Like, even when we try and relax, we'll just be sitting there, and then like, we'll be jittering. We'll be like, oh, I need to work. I need to do something. I need to make a video. Yeah, like, even if we're just writing ideas. So it's just like, for us, even if we've been here for like a month and a bit, like, if we go to the pool or something, boom, we'll go do a video. Or we go this, we go make a dance. Or I'll go do a skit. She goes does a like little singing video, a rapping video. So
like, people
every
think
day,
we're on holiday right now, but like, literally,
we've
I go out and I come back sweating because we're that. Yeah, but like, if it's not the things that we do on social media, then like, it's other things where like, we're working with like major labels where they contact us to like promote like Rihanna's album, or like Rihanna's recent song, or like loads of other artists, and they just come for promotion and whatnot. So it's like, there's always something to do. And if you feel like, if you're sitting down and you feel like, oh, can't lie, I've done a lot today, I can relax now, then you're not doing enough. That just means you just need to get up and like plan. Even planning, like, don't think that working is like everything. Like, sit down and plan. Like
every single skit that I've done since the first day I started my Instagram, I have all of them written down. Like, if an idea comes to my head, or even for Chrissy, like, oh, a song that I could do we jot it down. So it's like, we're just always constantly planning, constantly recording, doing collaborations, promotions, you know what I'm saying? Like, we never rest, but at the same, the reason we can do it is because, like, we love what we do, innit? That's one thing about life. Like, if your job feels like a job, that's not it. If your job, like, if you wouldn't do it for free, then you shouldn't be doing it. You should love what you do, you know what I'm trying to say? So we never like complain. Some days it gets long and that, but it's just where like we enjoy it, so it's calm.
Yeah, I mean, that's the exact same mentality I try to have. Is if someone's confused about what they want to do with your future, I just say, what do you want to do if money wasn't an option? And then if whatever they say, I'm just like, do that. Like, you'll figure out a way to make money off of it. You can do it easily. But money should never be the goal.
Do what your passion is, and money will come. That's just that's what everyone tells me all the time. Like, just like, do what you love to do, and money will flow. Like, just believe in yourself and keep going, and just be mad consistent. But,
literally, that's it.
Yeah, you guys moved to Italy. Like, how come? I mean, you're both from the UK. You grew up here. Mostly, what pushed you to move to Italy, or is it just a temporary?
It's temporary, but we don't want to leave. Like, like, we came here, because like, there was something that Chrissy needed to do in it, but plans changed. But we said, well, hold on, why are we gonna cancel a trip to Italy? Like, let's go in it. Like, so we came here, and then it's just like,
done our YouTube.
We've done YouTube, doing our YouTube vids, like, because we work from our phones and social media, we don't need to be in like an office. So if I get a call to promote somebody's like a rapper song or or somebody's song, whatever, I can do that wherever I want to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we're just so spontaneous as well. So it's like, one day, like, I even said to her the other day, I said, "Hey, what are you saying? You're trying to miss this flight?" She said, "What are you saying? I'm down." So it's like, you just go with the flow of life.
I can't like, do you still want to do that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we just go with the flow, and so it's like we came here, and then
I feel like even though every single day we've been doing something like so productive, I still feel like I need an extra month.
Yeah,
just to
like
continue doing what we're doing, man.
But yes, we just been out and about, literally. Like, we're even planning to go like live in America for a bit, but obviously that place is a bit mad right now. So
I mean, that the whole country is on lockdown, like everything lock off.
Literally, bro.
Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, who do you guys who are you inspired by? Like, I know Chrissy said she wants to be bigger than Beyonce. I mean, that's an incredible goal, and I really do hope that you achieve it. But A1, who are you inspired by? I'm guessing maybe Michael Dapper or someone along those lines.
Yeah. Well, my main inspiration is Jesus, man. But anyway, when it comes to like comedy and being a personality, I didn't really have like, I had people that I watched and that, like when I was young, maybe like when I was like year 9 and stuff like that. I used to watch like like Michael Dapper, Max Comedy, like, you know, the comedians that was doing well in it. But I never really, because I didn't know that's what I was gonna do. I never really like was inspired by them. I just used to like see the videos and be like, "Oh, this is funny," share with my friends, and then move on and get back to doing my A-level maths or something like that. Yeah. But now that I even come in, I'd say one of the biggest inspirations from like the UK, especially, is probably Mo the comedian. He's probably the biggest inspiration, like, because it's like it's so similar how like the journey that I'm on is similar to his, because it's like you just started off doing videos in your room, 2 voiceovers, and it started growing, and now my man's all got like the Netflix show, so it's just like like it's inspirational, like. So yeah, but I don't really have like somebody that's like, oh, I can say that's probably, because it's just like I didn't even know I was gonna do this, and I landed here, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna try to do my best in it. So.
And plus, I just tell him to be himself. Like even me, like, you see how you said about Beyonce and whatnot. Like, like Beyonce is great. She's a star, period. Course, like, no one can have chat for her. But it's like, he always tells me, like, when people ask me that question, like, sometimes he's like, nah, she's Chrissy Q. She don't gotta be like anybody else, because her lane was different to mine. Like, she got signed and done her thing and whatnot. Like, my route may not be that route. Maybe it is that route. God knows. But it's like, at the end of the day, I'm me. And that's who I just want to be a better person than I were last year. And next year, I want to be better than this year. That's all my goals are. Like, and if I make myself proud, then that's all I need. Like, I don't want people to compare me to anybody because of like the way that I look or whatnot. Like, I feel like even him, I feel like Michael Dapper's great, Mother Comedian's great, but they had their own way, you know. And I feel like God will path a different way for him to blow.
You just gotta inspire ourselves, really.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I fully stand by that. I mean, it's great that you guys think that way, and I feel like a lot of people might not see that you think that in that way. They might look at a couple of your videos or clips or skits on Insta and be like, oh, Chrissy's doing her thing, oh, she's gonna be like this person, or you know, people have their perceptions, but when I feel like once you get to talk to someone and open up, they can see who you really are, and
that's what like.
Like, you see, it's mad, because it's like, to the outside world, it just looks like, oh yeah, A1 does his comedy, Chrissy does her dance and her music, but like they don't know like how like deep we are in like being open and being intellectual and being smart with your money, investing, like creating generational wealth. There's so many things. Like, if we was to sit here for another 5 hours, you'd walk away and be like, oh right, I never expected. Yeah, you'd never expect like us to know these sort of things just because of like maybe our image or our persona.
People have their stigmas for like what they consider like a personality on Instagram. They'd be like, oh yeah, they have their perceptions, but really no one has any idea until they get to know you. And I think your YouTube channel is like giving people a small insight to your lives.
100,
exactly. Like, that's why we also have the YouTube. Like, it's great, we love it, like we have a passion for YouTube, but also it's a great way for people to actually understand who we are, like as a person. Like, it's all well and good posting pictures, dancing, singing, acting, but that's like that's me, but I haven't opened my mouth and spoke about things that like I wouldn't talk on a daily about.
What we
Do you know
believe
what I mean?
in, what we do, this,
So
how we
that's why we love YouTube as well, because it's like you will go watch our videos and you come back like, Chrissy, didn't even know you was funny.
Yeah,
like, and it's like
he wouldn't even know she was half Eritrean, and like people thought, I don't even know what they thought, but then when she said it in one of the question and answer videos, everyone was like, oh right, we didn't know that.
Exactly. Like,
people thought I was Jamaican, and I was like, no, I'm fully Nigerian. I was like, oh right. So it's just simple things like that. That's why we like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's why I always tell people, like, don't judge a book by its cover, because this is a saying that I've been hearing from years, even when I was in primary school.
Yeah.
Because you look at me and be like, you can look at my picture and I might be looking serious, and you think, oh, I can't lie, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, but then you meet me and you're like, Chrissy, you're mad humble. Oh, but you wanted to go and have your perception about me like the other day.
Yeah.
But it's like, but that's the great thing about social media. Like, you will never know unless you try it.
Yeah.
So just got to see and find out.
Yeah, I mean, it's great, and on the YouTube, like, everyone on Instagram sees your like maybe 1 minute long clip, but they have no idea how many like hours go into the planning, the shooting, redoing a scene. Like a dog runs out, you're like, oh, I have to redo that again, you know.
Bro, if you knew, Chrissy's even like, because hers are actually no, both of us take mad takes sometimes. I like, part of the reason my name is A1, because now, because I'm really like getting good at it, like I take most of my skits on a one take, but when like if it's not me, something in the background starts raining, bro. Oh my
like
gosh.
someone screaming in the back.
Like it gets so mad. Like I could be sitting there for like 30 minutes doing one little bit of the clip, one little bit of the skit that takes you watch it and it takes 3 seconds. Took me 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So people don't see the grind and the effort behind these videos, because it's like this is all we do. Like we don't have. I've only had one job ever in my life, innit? Like a little chicken shop when I was a youth. I worked there one day and I never looked back. Do you get it? So this is all we do. So it's like we really put our heart and our soul into it. So
and it's really paid off. Like you can see the when you put your like whole heart into something and put your work out, and people will appreciate it. Like it's just natural. If you put everything into it, you like that's the best you can do, and you know you just put it out there. And it's incredible stuff.
100%.
Like nobody's seen anything yet. I feel like this is just the beginning.
Yeah,
like we ain't done nothing.
We feel like we're still like underdogs. Like we've just started. Like even though like we appreciate the love and everything, even you, bro. We love everything, like the support. It's that, but then we feel like we've just started. Like I even feel like sometimes
I still get angry.
Yeah, we still get angry at ourselves. Like, oh, it's been 2 days I ain't released a video, you know, or But to everyone else, it's like, oh, you're doing great. Which obviously we're humble and like we know that we're doing well. We're blessed to be in this position, but we always want to, do better and just keep striving.
Yeah, you have to have that like the hustler's mentality. Like, oh,
yeah.
You release a video and then you start from scratch, like you've never released a thing, and then you have to put in that same amount of work, same amount of effort. I think
100%.
That's really when people get success, and obviously you have to be consistent with your work. I know a lot of people they try the YouTube thing, or they try becoming a PT on Insta or something, and they'll do it for like 2 weeks, realize how hard it actually is, and then they're quit.
That's facts.
Easy.
That's facts,
that's
bro.
another thing. Like
it looks so easy,
but everything's easy when you look from afar.
Yeah, but once you actually do it, like Chrissy can tell you for free, bro. Like I edit, like how when do I edit?
Bro, there's not a second when you don't.
There's not a second when I'm not editing, bro. Like I'm on my laptop. I don't even sleep. Like sleep is like there's too much to do.
Sleep is non-existent.
Yeah, for me, sleep is non-existent. It's like once I get into the bed, it's like my laptop. I have to grab my laptop, like and just start editing or do something. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like even when my parents would be like, all right, like you got bags and that, like, I know, but I'm just like, bro, these are Balenciaga bags because I've been working my ass off, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like a lot goes into it behind the scenes, like.
I mean, what's like the maddest thing you've encountered while shooting, or something someone DM'd you, like have you had anything like weird come through yet?
For me, I don't really get that. It's Chrissy that gets that. She gets the maddest stuff,
Usually
bro.
it's thirsty guys that send weird stuff.
Yeah, she gets the maddest. I don't even want to talk too much. She gets the maddest stuff. Oh my days.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is there anything that you don't have to say anyone's name, but something that you can maybe mention, let people know something?
Oh, like some of your...
Okay, let's just say,
like, some of your favorite...
let's just say, like, some of these, like, even worldwide, we're not even talking the UK as well, like, we're talking about, like, Drake levels and that, these sort of man, like, they're weirdos.
Bro.
Just trust, that's all we're gonna say, like, they're weird, bro. You see people on TV and that, like you thinking, oh yeah, they're lit, they're that, bro.
And they're different.
They're so weird. Like they be sending you some funky shit. Like,
it's crazy. Like you'd expect them to come across differently, like online. But like you be watching them on TV and you're like, yeah, wow, oh my gosh, I want to do that. I want to do something like that. Rate them, huh?
Yeah.
And then you go on your phone and you're like, oh,
yeah. Or it's like even like when we were Chrissy's she's been in the industry, like she's been doing that thing. But when I was just like young and then I was just doing my thing in school and whatnot, like we used to see these people on TV, watch their YouTube, their music videos, their YouTube videos. You're like, oh, bro, yeah, they're lit. Oh, they're fair. But then it's like now I'm meeting these people like in real life and I'm thinking, bro, like these niggas is weird, fam. Like they're just like they don't match up to what they like
they're not matching.
They don't match. Yeah, it's just like it's especially in the industry, like people is just weird. Like it's just weird, bro. But one thing I can say though, for us lot, like
why you just don't envy anyone.
Yeah, like people is just weird, man. In this industry, they're just weird, man. But with us, like what you see is what you get. Like what you see on Instagram, like for real life, like that's what you get in it. So
yeah, that's live how lit we are.
Yeah.
That's a great personality to have, to make sure that you're like the same person online and in person.
Cool.
You know,
100%. Like there's no difference. Like I feel like with us, it's like we are who we show. Like of course, like when I'm serious doing my dances or whatnot, but like even when I'm like taking pictures and I'm smiling, like that's live how I feel.
Yeah.
Like you need to be what other people see.
Yeah.
As,
even my character's like Nitty Nigel, the biggest one that I have now. Yeah, that everyone's loving.
Yeah.
I was doing that in front of these lot at yard, just like making them laugh. Yeah, like and they just one day they told me, yeah, why don't you just like record it and just do it? And I was like, raw, come on, man, that's too much. I was thinking like, come on, man, like what you want to do? They was like, yeah, it will go in line with your other characters. You got the police officer. I said, you know what, I'm gonna try it. Bro, I done that one video. I think it done like what 50K views in like
a couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours. So I just said, raw, I might as well just everything we do on camera. We've been doing it like before the camera. Yeah, we were just making like our friends and our family laugh and that, and then it just like we just put a camera in front of it nowadays, and it's just like yeah.
I mean, what do your friends and family think of what you guys are doing? I'm guessing. I know Chrissy said that her family's always been supportive, but what's yours been like?
Yeah, Chrissy's always like, cause she was there and she's been in the industry from young in it, so it was kind of like it was even from the start. But for me, like it was a little bit different. Well, I'm fully Nigerian in it, so it's like you know how the culture is in it when it comes to things like this. Because I'm an academic in it, so like I've always been the funny guy in the class, but I've always been the smartest in it. So it's like I had two routes I had to choose, especially. Once I finished A levels, A stars, A's, I think it was only like a couple B's and that, and then boom, got to uni. But then that's when I hit uni. That's when things really, really started to kick off. Like I was getting like major bookings and like massive collabs, and the label started telling me this and that and that. So it was getting serious. So I had to make the decision at the end of my first year in uni. It's like, am I gonna stay in uni and become a mechanical engineer, or am I gonna really, really take this comedy thing seriously? So yeah, it's like, and then especially once you start doing the like obviously family and that, or your cousins, your aunties thinking like, what are you doing? Like some of them is supportive, some of them isn't. Like you know how the culture is, and it's like you're a doctor, you're an engineer, or you're what, pharmacist, or you know what I'm saying, one of these, like, or you're a lawyer, and there's no other options like in Africa. That's it. But like, I'm lucky because it's like my parents are a little bit more open in it, because my mum was born in London, in it, so she grew up here, in it. So she's more Western. Even my dad as well, he lived here, and then so they're a little bit more Westernized. They're more open to like, oh, life is more than just doctors, engineers, and this, like other people of people. You can become a millionaire by doing comedy, by doing music, by doing other things that's not part of, that's seen, accepted in like African culture. So like, but then once they started to see like me on TV and then this and that, and then they started to see like their favorite like musicians like shout me out, that's when like it was more like, okay, Anthony's really doing this thing now, innit? So
it was more understanding.
Yeah, it was more understanding, innit? So
I think it's like, especially for parents who are like really old school, mine are the same, where they need to see some sort of like thing where they can be like, they can be sure, because they obviously just want the best for you.
Of course.
And being going through the university is like a safe route, but I guess you can always go back to the academic side. Like, there's no time, but you might as well take that risk when you're younger.
100.
And then if you don't succeed, you know, you can always come back. There's no 100. Like end game. You just carry on, try your best, but you know, you've obviously done really well, and it's a testimony to you guys.
100%.
How hard you work. I mean,
yeah, man, I appreciate it.
Would you guys think of this like whole new like OnlyFans that's been popping up? I know, like, but I know a girl, she went to my school. I'm not gonna say her name, but she's doing really well on it, and then like I congratulate her on her success. Like, she's making a lot of money and doing really well for herself, but it brings up this whole question of, oh, is it good, or what do you think of that?
You know, it is.
Yeah, like A1's got a different idea about OnlyFans. Me personally, I wouldn't do it, just because like it's just gonna ruin like all the other stuff that I want to do in it.
Yeah.
However, if you're listen, if you want to do something, and you get that guala out of it, bro, as long as it's safe, you're not like hurting yourself. You're not hurting your family, bro. If you're just chilling and you're actually bored at home and you ain't got nothing to do and you want to make money, bro, go and get that mansion, rude boy. Go and get that money. You know what I mean? But obviously, like if you're doing stuff and like you're a doctor or something, that's just gonna like, bro, you're just gonna get fired. You're just gonna get fired. You know?
Of course,
But if you're just chilling and you actually like, there's a lot of my friends that actually don't know what they want to do in the future, or they don't know, they ain't got no plans as of right now. Do you know what I mean? Not that they won't have plans, but they don't really, they're just chilling for now, innit? They're just don't know what they're trying to do. So like if you're just chilling and you want to do that, you can go do your OnlyFans thing, man. Cause I saw Ruby Road made what? How much did she make?
Bro, she made like 100 bags in one day. Yeah.
In one day, 100,000.
Insane.
Listen, boy.
That's mad. I even bully Christina saying that that's her cousin, fam. Because they're from the same country and they look similar. So I say, that's your cousin. Look at your cousin make 100 bags from OnlyFans.
But it's like, at the end of the day, she made it like, where did that money go? To her. Yeah, so 100. You know what? No one, and it's mad because majority of the OnlyFans things are from Instagram.
Yeah,
so
she finessed the system for real, fam. She did some serious like 419, like she finessed it. But then again, it all depends like on what you do on OnlyFans though, because like me being like how I am, what I do, like I start an OnlyFans here, everyone will be like, oh my god, everyone's got an OnlyFans, but little did they know, I'm gonna announce, like, hey guys, I've got an OnlyFans. I'm gonna be teaching people how to increase their social media following, how to land themselves deals, how to do this and that, and then like, you get, it's just a persona around the word OnlyFans. But I would personally like use it like as another source of revenue. Do you know what I'm saying? I teach people like how to get to this place, or like how to do this, or how to like grow a following. Like, but then obviously that advice there, I can then just use it to generate another source of income. So.
But then again, like, only like you never know what the agenda behind OnlyFans is, because like in a couple years, like that could be the new Instagram.
Yeah, that's
Like
what
you
I'm
just
saying.
never know. Like TikTok, look at the way TikTok
Yeah,
do, bro.
I was saying
looking
everyone.
at it
Yeah,
like,
I was like, bro, this moist piece of shit. Like, I was thinking, like, what is this? 5 minutes later, I just started
5
seeing.
minutes, he's got 100K on it.
Yeah,
Let's go cat now.
I've got 100K on TikTok, and it's like it's quite it's actually quite fun and that stuff, man.
Yes. But yeah, man. So it's like you don't even know, like, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't stop people doing what
You
they're
just
doing.
gotta
They're
be
doing
open.
their thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the OnlyFans, like, people think the platform's like there for you to do whatever you want with it, but if people just decided that they wanna become like mini porn stars on there. But if my thing is like, if you want to do it, go ahead. Like I'm all for it. If you want to capitalize off these weirdos online and they want to pay you for it, like why not? What
Yeah,
you're doing no wrong.
That's true.
Yeah, there's bare weirdos in the world.
There's
as well,
bare
so
weirdos. You might as well
really
get
is.
paid, fam.
And there's a lot of people that pay a lot of money for really specific stuff. Like
Trust me, like bare left toes and that.
Oil,
Like,
yeah.
bro.
all of that.
It's weird, but you know what? If you wanna pay for it and you're happy to do it, I mean, go ahead. I've got nothing wrong with it. There's nothing. You can do whatever you like. If you wanna.
But like majority of the Instagram pictures were on the OnlyFans. Like that's what people have like capitalized on, because it's like it's the same picture. They haven't gone out of their way and done more pictures. Like they just took their Instagram picture and slapped it on OnlyFans and boom, £50.
Yeah.
But that's them though, isn't it? That's everyone else.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you guys have planned for like the near future? What can people like expect from you coming up soon?
Chrissy being the biggest artist on the planet.
Yeah, music dropping soon, man. Trust me.
Yeah, she's gonna be the biggest artist. I'm gonna be the funniest nigga on this planet. I already am in it, but I'm gonna just make sure we're renowned.
Exactly. You guys touched on like meeting these celebrities. Is there anyone that you've met that's like, oh, I don't really like you, or the opposite, like actually you're sick, like I want to meet you again?
Who have I met like that? I don't even know. Hey, Chrissy, who have you met like a celebrity? Yeah, who have you met that you was like, oh yeah, you're a real nigga, like I'll meet you again, or you don't like?
What I don't like, or that I did like.
Nah, like both kind of like. I don't even know.
Okay, firstly, Michael Dapper is very, very humble.
Yeah, he's a real nigga.
Yeah, he's a real one. He's a real.
Imagine when I met him, bro. Imagine I saved him, yeah, and it's like, cause like sometimes I forget, like, cause I'm 6'5", innit, and I'm like, I'm small built and that, so like I forget like how like heavy like my touch is. So I went to save him. I was like, oh my guy, and I knocked his phone up, and then he just dropped to the floor, and I was like, this has happened to like 3 like famous people, like celebrities that I've met. And it happens all the time. And I'm thinking like, well, this is always my first encounter. But it's like, we moved on in it. But he's a real G. Like, he's a real nigga still. Who else would you say? I don't even know.
I don't know, man.
We don't really like, we meet them, but it's not like, we don't really like just be chilling with them like that too much. And we just do our thing and then we just like keep it moving. But yeah, like Michael Dapper was probably like the realest one that I met still. Mad humble.
I mean, he seems it from like his Instagram and stuff. He posts his Monday motivations and get everyone out of bed.
Yeah, 100. Oh, actually, another one. Wiley. Wiley is my guy.
Oh yeah,
Wiley's my guy.
Real one.
Yeah. Free him up, fam.
Free
For real.
Wiley, bro.
Listen, yeah, Wiley. Do you know what it is? Yeah. With the situation with Wiley speaks facts. Yeah. Obviously, the way sometimes he says it and the views he has, obviously, like
a bit strong.
it was a bit like, you know what I'm saying. But on majority of what he says, like
he ain't capping.
Yeah, he's not even lying. Like people just the media and like outlets, the news outlets just make him seem crazy. Like, so everyone just doesn't like listen to the truth that he's saying. But he actually spits facts about like majority of what he says. But obviously he stepped out of line 2-2s. But like some of the other things he says, like it's completely and utterly true, innit? But apart from that, like Wiley, like he shows mad love. Like like he's been a real nigga like ever since we even like connected with him. Like he's supporting our thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So
how's Rona affected you guys? I mean, I guess because you're working like just from your phones, probably not as much.
Yeah,
we're alright, you know.
Do you know, like obviously Corona's it's a pandemic. It's a sad situation for many people's families.
Proper sad.
Yeah, but for us, like it sounds weird saying this, but it's actually been good because more people have been staying at home.
Career-wise.
Yeah, career-wise, because we work online. It's been beneficial.
Easier,
yeah. So like more people at home, so they view like more of our videos.
Everyone's just chilling at home.
Obviously, it's sad. It's like it's sad. Like what Corona is and how it's affecting people's lives and everything. Like of course we're affected as well.
Like health-wise, it's horrible.
It's horrible.
Like, it makes us very, very, very,
but
very sad.
for what we do, it's actually.
But for career, YouTube, Instagram,
like
all
it's
of
kind
this,
of boosted it because nobody's going out. So.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what happens, someone's gonna like benefit and someone's gonna lose out. Anything happens. So, I mean, you guys are fortunate enough to have benefited, and you're using that benefit positively.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, big up everyone that works in the NHS as well, man.
For real, fam. For real, we've got family members in the NHS, man.
Yeah, like my mum works in the NHS, and she's been working this whole time helping people. So it's like I know how it is. Do you know what I mean? But like everybody that's been affected in the worst ways and stuff, like our hearts actually go out to you, man. It's tough. It's actually tough. Just keep your head up, just chin up, and just keep doing your thing, man.
I mean, I think the Corona thing has just showed us what's wrong with already. Like it's opened a lot of people's eyes to what's going on in both like personally and the government and people. Like everything happened all at the same time with the George Floyd situation and
like so much has been going on. Like it's crazy. 2020's been a mad year. Like I hope that 2020 for everyone has been like a year of realization, a year of just like understanding and just like so like I've learned to like just take every second of our lives like seriously, like enjoy it, because at the end of the day we don't even know, like regardless, without Rona, do you know what I mean, regardless, we don't know when. I mean, we're all born and we all die, do you know what I mean? So it's like Corona's just made everyone realize that, okay, do you know what, just be happy, bro.
Like we lost bare friends this year, like bare of our friends have died, bare of our friends have been locked up for mad years. So it's like, and then plus Corona, so it's like especially me, I'm always telling Chrissy, it's like just live life, like obviously still within reason, but it's like spend money, enjoy yourself, spend your money on memories, like going places. Like I'm always even telling people, it's like A1, like why don't you have bare designer, like bare like, you know, excessive amounts of designer? And I'm like, bro, yeah, I could buy myself like a pair of Balenciagas, but at the same time, if I wanted to get another one, I'd rather spend that on a holiday where I could stay in another country for 2 months, enjoy myself, and then when I'm old, I can look back and me and Chrissy be like, yeah, we really enjoyed that, because when I'm old, those Balenciagas ain't gonna be doing nothing for me.
Exactly.
Literally, like take as much pictures as you can, because that's where you look back. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're all human, so we kind of forget. Oh, really? Did we go there? So you just look back at your pictures and you see that smile that you had then, and you're like, when things are going bad, you just remember, you know what?
Yeah.
Like, not everything is that bad right now. It could be worse. Remember that even though we could be going through the maddest things in life, like it can always get worse.
Yeah. So we just always got to be grateful to God. Thank God that we're even alive. But yeah, it's just like, just take every moment, like enjoy every moment of your life, and just live.
Yeah, I mean, just to wrap it up, I mean, if someone's trying to get to where you guys are, do you have any like advice that you'd give to someone who wants to become an Instagram celebrity? Or
just get yourself out there and do you. That's literally it. And be consistent. Like, those are the 3 things. Stay true to yourself, be consistent, and get yourself out there. Don't be ashamed to once you started it doesn't matter if it's even anything, like if you want to start a business, you want to start a clothing brand, you want to start being a personality, you want to start music, comedy, get yourself out there on social media, because the world we live in right now is yeah, it's on social media. You know what I'm saying? We talk to more people on social media than we talk to you in real life. So get yourself out there. Don't be afraid to message people and ask for advice. Till this day, like as big as people think that we are, we still message other people, bigger artists, younger artists,
Businessman.
yeah, businessmen. Oh, bro, I need some advice on this, or help me with this, or can you shout this out for me? Doesn't matter if you get aired or whatever. Like that's how you get to the top. Like you don't think that you got a chip on your shoulder. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like be humble, ask people for advice, give people advice, and just get yourself out there and just believe in yourself and trust in God, and the process will follow.
Yeah, like don't look around.
Yeah,
this girl's doing this or this person's doing that. Like you don't need to look around because you are you. Like stop looking at everyone around you because at the end of the day they live a different life.
Yeah, just stay in your lane and be true to yourself and
keep real friends around you, man.
Yeah,
because you never know, man. They might be the one that's actually pushing you out there.
Yeah, so yeah, that's literally it.
I mean, I think that's perfect advice for anyone.
Yeah. 100%.
Thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Where can people find you if they need?
If you guys want to follow us on Instagram, my Instagram is Chrissy_Q_official. If you want to get at A1's Instagram is
A1 and that's the number 1 dot and the number 2 and funny.
If you want to get our YouTube is Chrissy Q and A1. And if you want to get our Snapchats, my Snapchat is Christina AAXX4.
And my Snapchat is A1-YEZA. So yeah, that's our socials. Get at us, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make sure I add all that in the description if anyone wants to just click on it. But thank you guys for coming on. Hope I can have you on in future. Don't forget me.
Definitely, bro. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
See you later, bro. God bless.
Thank you.